This video is for comedic purposes only. This is not meant to be taken seriously, and any political views shared in the songs are not mine. Please enjoy. The Second World War is the most prolific conflict in mankind. It is a war that has garnered the most attention in all forms of media, from films to books, video games, board games, songs, pretty much all media, and rightfully so, as this is the conflict that still continues to shape the world with all its ideological differences, themes of racism, and the fact that it is the deadliest conflict of all time. But today, I want to take a different approach to the Second World War, and so we're going to be looking into the best part of it. That's right, the music that accompanied the war. This is a history on World War II songs and why they slap. Well, first up is a song that was made for a propaganda film titled Donald Duck in Nuttyland, later changed to Defeater's Face after the song became so popular. Spike Jonze is the apparent mastermind behind this influential tune, and honestly, describing the song does not do it any justice whatsoever. The song is filled with brass instruments that are supposed to emulate the blowing of raspberries, which I mean is hilarious in itself. Every Heil is followed up with these raspberries, and one can only imagine how Hitler would have reacted to all of this.
The world in space, wie Heil, Heil, right in Herr Goebbels' face.
Mit verlogen sogar die SS. Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen.
Overall, this song slaps on a different level. It's got a catchy beat, memorable lyrics, and it makes fun of Nazis. Oh, and for the propaganda chart, let's just say it didn't age too well.
Herr Goebbels says, we own the world in space, wie Heil, Heil, right in Herr Goebbels' face.
Jada, this isn't a World War II song. You fake history buff.
Now let's see how well you fare against my Biden blast!
Just shut up. I know this song was composed pre-Nazi takeover, but the Wehrmacht, German armed forces, were always listening to it. Also, Ernst Neil later joined the Nazi party, so that's gotta count for something. And honestly, I don't blame them for wanting to have this song as their own. Now, it's simple in premise. I mean, it's just about a soldier who misses his girl, Erica. Dang, Nazis be getting women, but here you are single and watching this video. But in all seriousness, there's just something about this song that's so good. You know, maybe it's the percussion in the background or the passion behind the voice, but Erica, man, it's so iconic, and I can say that I'm a based Erica enjoyer myself.
Hitler has only got one ball, the others in the Albert Hall.
Do I even have to explain why this song slaps? Brain's #1 song of all time, no question about it. My only complaint though is that all those Sniper Elite games, they lied to me. Or did they?
Over West Germany it landed.
Okay guys, I know we're all thinking, but yes, I did include Horst Wesseling because, I mean, Wolfenstein, man, it's so good. I mean, come on, you boot the game up and this is what you hear, how could you not be amped up to kill some Nazis? Now, when I listen to the actual version, I don't feel anything, but the Wolfenstein 3D version, oh baby, that's so amazing. I just gotta say, Nazis, they are horrible, but their songs, they're kinda good, not gonna lie. Overall, if Horst Wesseling is playing and it ain't the Wolfenstein version, you better hand me that aux cord. How would you react if someone did you dirty with just words? No actions, just pure word warfare. Well, Italy had the answer, and it was to drop a diss track on the English, which I must say is probably better than all the other World War II diss tracks. I mean, Mussolini, he had no balls or a brain when it came to warfare or running a nation, but he could certainly drop some sick bars. Adesso Vieni al Bello was written in 1940, apparently after the early success Italy saw in North Africa. But didn't Churchill call out Italy in the latter half of the war? Well, I guess Mussolini was overconfident, but I gotta admit, whoever he got to sing this song, that was a great choice. The voice is beautiful and the lyrics, they flow so well when he sings. Sad to say, but this is probably the height of Italy in World War II. Well, Ferrello Duce. We must go forward, prepared for death. Well, that's the theme of the Imperial Japanese Army March titled Patotai. I could easily see why this song would amp you up and prepare yourself for death. I mean, the drum beating that slowly building up, it could be seen as mimicking the sounds of war as you get closer. The entire song talks about how you must defend your empire for the sake of the emperor and to not die in shame, but to die in the name of the empire. The song makes mention of Japanese traditions and discusses how the old army has to continue these old samurai traditions as if they were these new protectors of Japan. And sorry I didn't have jokes for this one, but I just thought it was a pretty amazing song that summarizes exactly what Imperial Japan was all about. The Soviets sustained the most casualties in the Second World War, so it is no surprise that their patriotic song reflected the mentality that all felt towards Nazi Germany. The song is a call for all Soviets to rise up and use their hate of Nazis and their fascist ideology to push them back and get rid of them. One lyric even says, "Let us put a bullet into the brow of the rotten fascist vermin." The Soviet Union had experienced the horrors of the Nazi regime in their own motherland, and to them, the only solution was extinction. Thank you for making it this far in the video, and I hope you guys did enjoy. It was a lot of fun to make, and I just love making these silly but also informative types of videos. And if you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe as well, and also leave a comment down below. Well, I'm JDog4673, and I'll see you guys on the next one. A 100 subscriber special coming next.